Um, I'm here. This is kind of a video I'm just kind of thinking of making. Like, it's different, but hopefully it's fun. Are you guys hearing me? Hold on, let me off this one. Okay, maybe better. Hopefully this video is fun, but it's just a confession. I have some confession here to make. These are some of the things that I did in the past that I regretted. If you guys have anything you did in the past you regretted, just leave it down here. Okay, skeleton in the closet. Okay, is it like skeleton in the closet? I'm gonna call it. But there are some mistakes we've done in the past, maybe because you're too childish when you're young and all that I regretted. So I just want to say it so I can free my mind. Don't judge me. At least I have the gut to come here to tell you guys, Okay, I wrote them down, some of them. So number one is going to college. This is one of the worst thing I've done in my life that I regretted, is going to college instead of learning a trade. I went to college. I just think college is a ripoff. Honestly, I think college is a ripoff. Like, I know this guy here that went to college. Can't remember what he did, but he's working in McDonald's. I know another guy. He's working at the filling station, making nothing. Why? And he's owing. I don't know if he said he's owing 100,000. When the day we were talking to him, he's owing like a lot, and he couldn't even find a job. In Nigeria too, I know a lot of people that, like, even my roommate, she's my, she was my best friend. She is so intelligent. We did accounting in college, and she is so good. I have to sit close to her for the exam. She's good with calculating. Then I'm good with like reading. When I read, and I'm good with cram to cram things back then. Now my brain is messed up. So I read and I put everything, and then she's good with this calculation. So we kind of help each other. But she's so good. She go to exam and take exam for people and get paid. So I was like, man, she wouldn't even like to me. I'm like, if she graduates, she's going. My friend can't even find a job. I actually sent her money the other time. She can't find a job, like school. She works in this school, and she told me how much they pay her. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Like, seriously, after all that years, and you couldn't. So I would have learned trade, even if it's teller. Because right now, this is one thing I want to learn, is how to sew. I can't even sew, because sometimes I have some clothes that is so open, I just have to like stitch. I can't do it, but just learn trade. I think that's the best thing to do. But anyway, I regretted just spending that years. I think it's just too many years to spend in my life that I need to focus on something more important. Another thing I did, I shopped every day when I was working at dealers. When I came here, I was working at a store called Dealer. They sell really nice clothes and high-end, clothes, bags, shoes, and everything. I spend a lot of money in that shop. Honestly, I would have saved a lot of money if I didn't spend. I just spend, like, it's something like everybody knows me. All the people that work with me, they know I'm a shopaholic. Okay, so I became a shopaholic. I shop like that. I don't think if there's a day I work full time, but I don't think there's a day I'm going home I don't have like dealer's bag. Either I have one shoe, I have one top, I have one dress. Like, it's crazy. Okay, it's crazy. So I regretted it now. I think the more you mature, the more you see where you make mistakes. So I regretted it now. I'm like, I shouldn't have spent that much money at dealers. I worked there for 4 years, and man, I can't even mention how much I spent, but it was a lot. It was a lot. Okay. Another thing I regretted is I didn't fight for my siblings when I came to America. One thing here in America, people here, even though it's gonna take long, they do it. Like, see people live in a house for 100 years, for 55, all their life. This is the house they live. In Nigeria, once is fast. No. So when I came, my husband is like, maybe fight for them now. It's gonna take 7 years. It says several years, so like maybe like from 3 years to 7, 5. You never know. It will take it depending on when their paper gets in turn to start looking at. But I'm like, what? No, I said no. I'm gonna bring them here. I'm gonna find a husband or a wife. I'm like, if I find a husband and a wife, then they go there and marry them and bring them fast. Maybe in 1 year they will come here. I try to help them fast. I should have fight for them. Now I've been in America for 8 years. So had it been I fight for them when I came to America, all my family would have been here too. You know what I mean? So I think sometimes we just have to cool down and take it easy, and know when to go the easy way instead of trying to jump, because coming here it's hard. it's hard to just come here from Nigeria to America, and it's hard also to find somebody here, maybe a wife. Just the way I was thinking, I find a husband here. That's how I came here. So I was thinking I can also help my sister and my brother to also come here. Actually, when I had the opportunity to help my sister to get here, she's already married. When I came here, my sister wasn't married, so I told her, if I come here, I'm gonna find you, because my sister, we are both close, so I wanted her here. But when I had the opportunity to when I found this guy, my sister was married, so I gave the guy to my friend, which my friend came here 2 months ago. The guy went over there. I introduced this guy I talked to, because I wasn't really, I wasn't dating. Maybe this is gonna be in a different video, but I wasn't looking for a black guy. I was more looking for a white guy. So then I met this black guy that is really, really nice. I told him, I said, I wish you're white, because we can talk for 2 hours, me and this guy. Like, he was really flowing. I told him, I said, I like you so much, your height, everything. I said, had he been your white man, I wouldn't even have asked 2 times. So I said, but I have a friend I can introduce you to. So I gave him this friend. He talked to the friend like 2 days. He told me, oh, not really. He don't like my friend. He said he's a little bit chunky. Like I said in the other video, people here, both black and white people here, they like skinny women. So he told me that my friend is a little bit thick. He's not what he's looking for. But he now later told me that his friend is interested in my friend. So that's kind of how we connected both of them together. So his friend went to see my friend, and then now my friend is, I think they got married there. So now my friend came here with he has a 6-year-old son. So his friend brought my friend here. So that's really, I'm kind of glad that because my friend, it's been a long time too. She's been telling me, please, she should find somebody for her. So I'm really glad it worked out that way. She's here now. She's really loving it. So why was I telling this story? Okay, because of filing, right? Okay, I don't even know how I get there. But anyway, another thing is that changing my wedding ring. Okay, changing my wedding ring. When I came here, I changed my, when I got married, my husband got me this big ring. It's like 2 with the band that is so big and flashy, and people always like talk about the ring. But I don't know why I changed it. So I went and changed it, thinking I'm gonna surprise my husband, but he went left. Okay, he was so mad. He still bring it up once in a while. He's like, I can't believe you went and changed the ring. He don't like this ring that I have. I only got this ring because it has 1 stone. That one my husband got me have 1 stone, but the stone on this one, it has 1 stone and then other stone. Like, it's more flashy. But now I'm regretting it. I don't know why I did it then. I can't remember why. But he's still not having it. I went actually back to the place we bought that ring, and the ring is still there, but it's not the one. They sold the one and bring another one. So I came back. I was telling my husband, oh, I saw that ring. He's like, whatever. I said, we're gonna buy that ring again. He's like, seriously, you have to go sell this one? I'm like, I don't even know where to. But anyway, it's a regression. It's a regret. I regretted it. Another thing is what is that? Not things like my time after a baby. Oh, I didn't tie clothes. After I had a baby, I didn't tie clothes on my tummy. A lot of people say you gotta tie clothes to make your tummy really go back the way it was. I think my tummy is actually, is not. I think I really did well, after having my baby. It's 10 months ago. My baby's gonna be 10 months very soon. So I think I look good for somebody that was, I was this big. I was this big like 10 months ago. Can you believe that? No, like, snatch. But anyway, yeah. Anybody, had it been I tied it, maybe it would have been, I don't know. People said it was. I had a lot of people that say, yeah, if you tie wrap after having a baby. So I kind of regret it. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I should have tied, so I can have on my 6-pack. I'm not really into exercising just because I know I want more babies. So when I'm done with having baby, which I'm thinking of having only 2 babies, so if I'm done with my second baby, hopefully it's gonna be a girl. If it's not a girl, then I'll try the third one to get a girl, okay? But then I'll start doing like really good exercising. Like my husband wanted us to go join the gym, and so I'm like, I'm not going because I want to have it. I don't want to like get all this 6-pack and then I'll ruin it again and get pregnant. I just doesn't want it for me. But I should have tried that. Then another thing I regretted is I talked back to my mom, okay? Just I talked back to my mom. I can never call my mom name, but we were like exchanging messages, and she was going on. There's something that happened, but she was going on and like texting me back, and telling me stuff she's not supposed to tell me. Then I text her back, tell her stuff I'm not supposed to tell her. But it's not like it's not like I'm causing, it's not called this. you know, after everything I got really sick on my tummy. I actually apologized to her, but just I still remember that, and I feel like I've never talked back to my mom. But that you know, going back and front with, she's a woman that gave birth to me, going back and front with her, no, nobody should do that. Okay, I'm not encouraging, but it kind of, it was a little bit heated up, so it happened. But I regretted it. Not not this one is not having a baby earlier. I don't know about that, you know, not having baby earlier. Sometimes I think it's a good, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, I didn't have a baby when I was 25, or when I was in my 20s, my baby would have been grown up now. But you know, my husband usually say, you're not even mature then. It's like, it's good you have it now, at least you enjoyed your 20s, you know. Some people, when they have baby earlier, they won't have time to enjoy their young age. So he think having a baby now when you're close to your 30s, or your 30s, is the best. At least you have, you know, that nice time for yourself when you were younger. So yeah, maybe he's right. Yeah, maybe he's right. And you know, now you're more mature to take care of the baby than when you're really young. So I don't know. So it's kind of, sometimes I regret it, just because maybe when Mona is so much, you know, he has this energy, and sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm too old to do this, you know. So I'm like, maybe I should have had it when I was younger. Or maybe sometimes when I see some of my friends the same age and their kids are like 8 years, 10 years, I'm like, oh, I wish, you know, my baby's already 8 years now, you know. So that's when it comes to my mind. But I think there's probably advantage and disadvantage about it. Then the last one I'm gonna say, this one is really horrible. It's really horrible, and that's why I'm putting in the last, okay? You guys should not attack me, because I did this when I was young. I did this, I'm gonna stand up and talk this one. I did this thing when I was young. This one is, when I was young, I pinched a baby. I pinched a baby. This is horrible. No, that thing is still haunting me till now, okay? This baby, he's so ugly. The mom gave it to me. You know, I was carrying him. The baby was ugly and he was crying. You know, when some of these black babies that are ugly, when they cry, how they look like. It's not his fault that he's ugly. I'm not saying pinch an ugly baby, but this baby was ugly and he was crying. I just kind of pinched him. I'm like, shh, just shut up your mouth. You know, you looking like this. You know, you look. So this is disgusting, okay? I'm crying. I'm not laughing. Nobody should pinch a baby. A baby is just innocent. But see, I was young. Probably most of you did it. Probably most of you pinched a baby in your life. Honestly, talk or confess down here. But I did it and I regretted it, and it's just horrible thing to do. And that was in Nigeria. So I pinched this baby and the baby cried more. And then I pinched him again, you know, like nobody was seeing it. Then I pinched him again. I probably done this twice. To different. I think I did it twice to different. But I was like 15. Like I was young. Okay, when I say young, so you guys know this is like 15, 20 years ago thing. Okay, but it happened, and you know, I still remember it. It's just still in my mind. I wish I can change it. You know, like I told you guys, you know, one of my biggest fears is to have an ugly baby. And thank God I didn't have, because anyway, let me stop here. Let me not put myself more in trouble, okay? But this is horrible thing. This is my confession. I think the worst one is pinching a baby. I think this is the main confession right now. But yeah, babies are so cute. I love babies, but I'm just, yeah, back then I was just allergic with the ugly ones. So that lady, yeah, I've done that twice to different babies. So you just gotta be careful. If you know your baby is not that pretty, you know, don't give it to anyone, because there are some people probably like me back then that might pinch the baby just because the baby is not pretty. You know, his nose is running, he has all bugger in his eyes, he's not clean, and he looks, you know, ugly. Some people might pinch it, so just watch out, okay? That's kind of what I'm telling you. Everybody should confess. What have you done wrong in the past that you're hiding? Just say it, because I said it took me a lot to say this, especially the baby one. Hopefully I don't get arrested, because this is bad. I'm done. One more thing I forgot to say. I forgot to say one more last confession, people. So this confession was in my village. When I was in my village, this lady, she's old. She lived kind of close to my, you know, grandmother's house. They just kind of built like a small house for her there. And then me and some other village girls, or one girl was staying with my grandmother, you know, helping. So we usually go and attack this woman. She's old. Sometimes I think we put sand in this woman's pot. We bullied that woman. I was probably like 10 or 8, I don't know, I was probably like 12. We bullied that woman so much, and she is old. She is old. Like, this is just disgusting. Like, some of the things we did when we were young is just, sometimes when you think about it, you just want to beat yourself. This woman is awesome. I think sometimes we carried his pots and pour his soup out. I can't just, it's been a long, but I know we bullied that woman, because sometimes the woman is crying, he's outside, you know, with his thing trying to chase us, but he kind of would be just laughing, making fun of this woman. This is not good. I did that as with maybe a couple of my cousins, with that girl that stayed with his with my grand, maybe 4 of us. We just, they called that woman I think Mami Wedding. We did something. I still pray about it. You know, even my mom is like, no, you don't do that, especially to older people. Even when they curse you, and even that woman open, who knows what she even say. Thank God my life is good. I don't look like somebody cursed. Probably she didn't say anything anyway. But you know, when you do something like that to a woman, especially an older woman, she's probably like 70, 80. You know, she's probably like 80 something. When someone like that open their mouth with that, you know, all that thing they have, all that annoyance and curse you, it's always usually come true. So I usually put that in prayer and tell God, you know, whatever Mami Buddy said, you know, I really did this, all that. But yeah, this is another confession. Don't mess with an old woman. No, respect them. I do respect old men, but I don't know what happened there. You know, you see other children doing it, and you're like, you know, what do you know? Ah, man, confession. Sorry, Mami Buddy.